Still on justice for Mohbad. When science fails you, the next is for you to seek for spiritual solution. And oftentimes, you want to connect to that human part. How do we get answers on the demise of Mohbad? In this video, you're about to see some very deep, scary, explosive, in fact, I call it bombshell. It will hit you hard. What is it that could tie people together? Is it just greed? What can this thing be? Is it poverty? What can this thing be? Is there something sinister? Something that tied Mohbad's mother, Adura, Mohbad's younger brother, Darusha, Mohbad's uncle, Wunmi, and many other people, even Prime Boy, who came and delivered at the coroner inquest. What is it that ties all of these people together? What is it about Sam Larry? What is it about Obelegushi? What is it about the record label boss, Naira Marley? Who are the people behind this? Is it just Nigeria failing Mohbad on this one because they wish to fail Mohbad? They see themselves as elite and they believe that they are the ones that should get justice. They are the ones that should loot and enjoy the revenue, the resources that is meant for everybody. What exactly is going on here? Like I said, you're about to find out some deep things in this video. That is why I want you to please pay attention to it from the beginning of it till the end. Do not forget to like and share. Do not forget to tap on the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. I want to say a special thank you to those that have tapped on that thanks button, the one with the love shape and the dollar sign in the middle of it. We can replenish your pocket. If you also want to be a blessing to this channel, you can as well tap on the same button. Life is deep. Life is mysterious. Life, they say, is spiritual. But are we going to stick to that spirituality or that spiritual aspect of it without exhausting that human part to seek, to find out, to investigate? Justice for Mohbad. Justice for humanity. Let's get right into it.
Do you know all of them had a secret? Mohbad loves play. Checking Debbie can be Mohbad play.
Wala mo ti ready, mo ti lo bet.
Now, I'm just spending. I mean, I just Prime Boy simply because Bill. Prime Boy pẹ̀lú Wunmi amọ̀ra wọn gan tí mo bá like Prime Boy fẹ́ lady kan as at that time tó yẹ pé ó close mọ́ Wunmi. So Prime Boy ṣáà fi lady yẹn lẹ̀ but Mohbad ò lè fi lady yẹn lẹ̀. Even this Mohbad we are talking about, I am telling you, there was one time tó wá ṣiṣẹ́ ní Àpápá tó wá ṣe bóyá bí àwọn akọpánù ní Àpápá wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ ní company kan gbà yẹn. I know them very well and I know but Mohbad, I know Mohbad very well. We are all together in VI. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ tí dojú ẹ̀ ni o èmi expect pé we are giving her long time kó sọ̀rọ̀ tá bá bí dá kó tún come out again. That's where we are waiting because ó dà pé àwọn ìdílé bàbá yẹn wọn ò fi ọpọlọ sí lára. Ọpọlọ tí ò ní yẹn àwa jẹ́ kó mọ̀ everybody mọ̀ pé àwa mọ̀ pé Mohbad kọ́ ló lọ́mọ ẹ forget orin right from time immemorial everybody mọ̀ ìyá Mohbad gan mọ̀ ìyá burúkú kan ni. So ó mọ̀ ẹ rí i pé ọ̀rọ̀ ìyá Mohbad gan ta fúnra wọn tó bá sọ ẹ lẹ́yìn á sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹni tí torí ẹ ti dàrú simply because gbogbo wọn ti gauge gbogbo wọn pé tá bá sọ wọn ti tẹ́tì wọn ìmílẹ̀ tí issue ẹ ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n já yín sí nǹkan kan.
Ọ̀yá ìgbà wa.
Ìjọ kẹrin tí Mohbad kú tán sí Mohbad tán. Do you know all of them had a secret oath?
We had that.
All of them had a secret oath. After the secret oath, they shared money.
Hey.
now ọ̀rọ̀ wọn that was when they now decide pé okay kí àwọn kẹ́nìkọ̀ọ̀kan kú òbí Wùmí sì kúrú ó sì kú nínú ilé àwọn kan lọ. So they were the one looking for people tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa bá wọn sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀. So I'm waiting for those MFM team. We are waiting for those MFM team tí wọ́n ní integrity. Ṣé yí pé if another example ni Baba Falana is very intelligent and has integrity. When he noticed about the case, he withdrew. Àbíbẹ̀kọ́, this is a human rights lawyer. Tó lè wò pé to trample upon the right of Wunmi, he withdrew. Now, secondly, Ọba Elegushi can never come out and he will never come out. Because nǹkan tó bá jẹ́ téèyàn, you can't throw it away. Tó bá ṣe máa jẹ́ náà ló máa jẹ́. What they were thinking ni pé tá a bá máa pariwo lọ fún bí oṣù mẹ́fà oṣù méje, everything will die down.
They will die down.
They will now take Wunmi out. They will now flee Wunmi out of Nigeria. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé Liam wà kékeré èèyàn mélòó ló fẹ́ mọ̀ pé Liam nìyẹn tó bá dàgbà tán? Wọ́n á bá báàsì gbé wálé. We all knew Elegushi ò lè deny títí di tomorrow pé òun kọ́ ni òun bàbá ọmọ yẹn. Sam Larry did not sleep with Wunmi. Sam Larry did not sleep with Wunmi, but Sam Larry was working for Elegushi. So that as at the time that he modulated, ṣé mọ̀ pé gbogbo nǹkan tó dá wàhálà ilẹ̀ náà ni pé Mohbad fẹ́ sá lọ. They had to do DNA fọ́mọ yẹn. And you know in an embassy tó fẹ́ sá lọ, wọ́n á ní kó ṣe DNA fọ́mọ. Then Wunmi was reluctant to do DNA, and that was why the whole ìjà bẹ̀rẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ notice àdúrà já wa sí kíní kan pé bọ́n ṣe máa ń jà nìyẹn. Pé á dẹ̀ ń jà nínú ilé as at that particular day pé á jà nínú ilé particular. Mi ò expect ká ní kí àdúrà sọ nǹkan kan fún wa mọ́ náà. Kí ni àdúrà fẹ́ sọ? Already ó sọ fún wa pé máa ń jà. Ó dẹ̀ náà ń jà lókè. So
ẹ ṣé àkíní ẹjọ́ bá mi ṣí ẹ.
Say you understand? Àdúrà ti sọ fún wa pé à ń jà lókè ńjọ́ yẹn pé wọ́n ṣe máa ń jà nìyẹn tí bàbá òun máa wá ń parí ẹ̀. Ẹjọ́ kí la fẹ́ kádùrà sọ? Ṣé kádùrà sọ pé ókè Wùmí ló pa? Àdúrà no it's just like ọkùnrin mi yín kí n gbé àbúrò mi sọ́dọ̀. Kábúrò mi dẹ̀ close mọ́ ìyàwó mi kó mọ̀ nǹkan tí ìyàwó mi ṣe pé this one woman is deadly. Kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ ju nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn lọ. Kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ ju tó sọ yẹn lọ. Ẹ̀mí ló ti jáde fún ọba nǹkan tó sọ yẹn gan because he's not ready to talk. Tẹ́ bá watch ẹ dáadáa he's not ready to talk. Òun kà tó nǹkan sọ kan ó regret pé àwo ìmùlẹ̀ táwọn ṣe o torí ẹ̀ ló fi lóyún òyìn kọ́hún. So we all knew how they. Ní òun ṣe pé wọ́n sọ fún wa.
Wúwo gan interview tó ń ṣe pẹ̀lú Westo yẹn gan kan tó pè bóyá nǹkan tó ń ran létí nìyẹn pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni.
Òun náà rán létí pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni jẹ́ kó rí ẹ pé o máa kú o rò pé eré ni ló fi sọ pé okay òun wà limited pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń lè sọ. Spending will not say anything tàbá hope lórí spending à ń tara wa ni because òòtù yẹn ti fi ń dẹ́rù bà wọ́n tó bá ti sọ ikú tó fẹ́ kú wàá padà wàá kú náà ni. We all knew this one. Ṣẹ́rí issue Naira Marley ẹ má play music Naira Marley ẹ play tá a bá play okay níṣẹ́ tá a bá láti da ọmọ nù àti omi ìsanwó àti omi ìwẹ̀ irú orin tí Naira Marley release yẹn ta ni bàbá Béjì is a very good leeway. Ọ̀nà kan nìyẹn tó indicate pé you know there is nothing tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sáà méjì ṣebí Naira Marley ló gbé Wùmí fún Mohbad. Ta ló fẹ́ mọ Mohbad ta ló mọ.
Ó gbé fún ní virgin.
Kò gbé fún ní virgin yẹn ọ̀gbẹ́ni mẹ́jà sọ gbogbo yẹn ṣé virgin bíi báwo ṣé bí Naira Marley ti sọ wọn pé Marita ni so kò gbé fún ní virgin gbogbo ara ọmọ tó sùn ilé ẹ̀ ọmọ tó ń sùn nílé ẹ̀ tó ń gbélé ẹ̀ ló gbé fún ní virgin.
Kò bá virgin wá.
Kò bá virgin wá òun náà mọ̀ pé òun lè bá yẹn kò bá virgin wá. Níbo ọmọ tó ti fọ́ káàkiri.
Èlèlè tí èlèlè.
Ọmọ tó yẹ pé ok Mohbad gangan pé transformer now. Ṣé bá bá dẹ̀ wá disvirgin yẹn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ náà ló máa transformer káàkiri. Ṣé bó sì máa dùn díẹ̀díẹ̀. Àbí so oyún yẹn tẹ́ bá wo gbà tí.
Dèbúrò gbọ́dọ̀ má gbọ́ ṣó yìí. ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́sàn.
tẹ bá wò bàtà ń ṣe baby shower, that Mohbad was crying that day. He was not happy. Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ bọ̀wẹ́ sí ìsọ̀rọ̀ pé òun fẹ́ràn ọmọ yẹn òun dẹ̀ ṣe rí mú Mohbad ò já. Let me tell you, Mohbad ò já because he is a complete gentle boy. Kò já. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni tẹ bá wo fídíò kan wà tí Bella Smuda pè pé jẹ́ káwọn lọ síbi kan ó ní òun ò fẹ́ lọ bẹ̀yẹn Bella Smuda ní kó ká lọ ní òkè tó bá lè wá gbé òun nílé. Tẹ bá wo Mohbad gan, even from the voice tó fi ń kọrin, you know he's a complete gentle guy. Mi ò jiyàn pé ó mú gbogbo nǹkan tán fún mu tán fi ń kún lóhun, ṣé àwa náà la mú wá? Gbogbo ètí òun fún rẹ̀ sọ pé aṣọ tó ń dàbò ń lórí yẹn ṣé àwa ta ní justice for Mohbad náà la sọ? Ṣé Mohbad kọ́ ló sọ fún rẹ̀? There was one day I called the phone line of the father. Are you there? Hello?
Ayé sà ń gbọ́ mi.
I called the phone line.
Àwa pẹ̀lú yín sà.
I called the phone line of chief, that is the father. Mo wá ní bàbá, kí ló dé tẹ́yìn ò sọ̀rọ̀ sí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń lọ tọ́mọ yìí ń ṣe nǹkan kan? Ó ní ṣé bàbá tó bá ń gbọ́rọ̀ yìí wọ́n máa gbọ́ nísìn nígbà tí mo pọ̀ pé bàbá ṣé bí Wùmí ṣe ń ṣe tẹ́ ń wò báyìí nǹkan kan, ó lóun nìkan nìyẹn ẹ̀bí fóun pé òun sì ti pẹ́ tóun ti rí pé àfìgbà tó lóun lọ́kọ tí wọ́n ló ń fẹ́ olórin tó tún wálé and ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké sí òun ò lè dá sí òun ò mọ bọ́rọ̀ wọn ṣe ń lọ pé kí ni mo fẹ́ kóun sọ, ṣé kóun sọ pé Wùmí ìsọmọ òun ni àbí sẹ́yìn lè sọ pé òun ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀. Àwọn mọ̀ pé ọmọ líle ni, ọmọ búburú ni, ọmọ dáadáa ni tá àgbọ̀rọ̀ dákọ, òun sì rò pé ó ti change ni. Ṣé mọ̀ bàbá ti sọ̀rọ̀, so we don't expect bàbá to be coming to internet. Kò sí nǹkan tí ẹ dá lè fẹ́ fi internet sí bàbá tó ti dàgbà. On the issue of Karimo mo mọ̀ Karimo gangan dáadáa.
dáàdi ẹgbẹ́ wa débẹ̀.
Ṣé bí kí ni Karimo ń gbé tẹ́lẹ̀? Bariga. Go and find out.
ló ti ń ta pọ̀ mọ́.
Bariga ló ń gbé. I know the family, I know the mother so well now. I am a barrack boy too. So ẹ gbàgbé gbogbo yẹn. Mo mọ̀ wọ́n gan.
Traces mi tí mo fi sọ pé tó bá ṣe DNA máa ṣe ń tó pọmọ mi rè mo kàn fẹ́ sọ díẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀. Torí ọmọ yẹn sọ fún mi pé bí Sọmọdé ṣe wá ń fi ìyà jẹun gbogbo ibi tí wọ́n bá ti lọ kọrin. Àṣé àwọn àlè tí Cynthia mọ̀ òun ló pe ogun wọlé fún ọmọ mi.
This is an eye-opener. This is an eye-opener. Recall that we've all been talking about this DNA and the Canadian embassy. Do you know when problems started again? At first, Mohbad wanted DNA done when Liam was born. Mohbad did not see Liam born. Wunmi and her family, and possibly the man that is the father of that child, they were the ones there when Wunmi gave birth. Now, Mohbad's father decided to apply culture, practices, tradition, since Wunmi and her parents are Yoruba. He requested for DNA. It's not as if that DNA is handed over to Mohbad, the father. I'm sorry, the what is it called? Placenta. Sorry, not DNA. The placenta. It's not as if it is handed over to Mohbad, and Mohbad's father will instruct Mohbad on how to do whatever they need to do to it. And most of the times they will either bury it under a tree. People have their practices. It's not as if there are people who have been given placenta of children that are not theirs. And nothing has happened yet. But it's a culture, it's a practice. As long as your culture and your practice is not connected to some forces, if you know what I mean, some spirit or something, nothing will happen. It will remain natural, as natural can be, until Mother Nature, until the universe is ready to put a balance, depending on the necessity of it. It's not as if anything spectacular will happen. But because Wunmi knows the consequences, that's one. Two, she does not know what Mohbad's father can do. Maybe when Mohbad's father and Mohbad are putting that placenta under the soil, burying it, maybe they will say certain things that could end up affecting Liam or herself. And moreover, more importantly, very much importantly, the father of that child could have requested for placenta, saying, look, this is what we do where we are born. And generally, most Yorubas, in fact, I think in the south of Nigeria, this practice is there. Now, Wunmi did not hand over placenta to Mohbad. Not to talk of Mohbad taking it to his father to be instructed, to be guided on what to do about the placenta. When Mohbad called his father, he said, they said the placenta, they've done what they need to do with it. And his father was sort of taken aback, like, what kind of rubbish talk is this? What kind of son is this one? What kind of family have you entangled yourself with? And because there is a baby, he does not want to start creating issues with the good news that he thought was good. So he kept quiet. But to him, this is strange. Like, even you, the father, they didn't hand it over to you so that I can instruct you on what to do with it. And moreover, handing over placenta shows, it's a cultural thing, that you are saying this is the father of the child. Wunmi did not hand over placenta. She and her mother did what they needed to do with the placenta, possibly handing it over to the real father of the child. Like I said, prior to this, Mohbad and Wunmi had issues as regards paternity. Even his mom said it on Punch newspaper. It is there. Go and read Punch newspaper. Mohbad's mother gave an interview and said, yes, when my son was alive, he had requested for DNA, but they didn't carry out that DNA. Now, let us proceed. After all this, Mohbad wanted to jackpot. He wanted to escape. He wanted to get out of all of this mess. I think he realized all of a sudden that he needed to be out of this mess. How long am I going to live my life this way? On his way to Canada. Now, Wunmi still wants to be part of this journey with Liam, giving Mohbad the assurance that we are together on this. Forget the things that happened in the past. Are you not the one that got me upset? Who told you I don't love you? You know, all of those manipulation. Mohbad still thought within himself, okay, if we are in Canada together, there will be no one chasing us around with weapons. And so you, Wunmi, you will not even have this your 3 days away from the house, 1 month. Maybe we'll be able to reunite ourselves. Don't forget that at that same time, Mohbad was trying to reunite his father and mother. So you that you're trying to reunite your father and mother, I think he want to also show example that he can stay with a woman too. He had too much on his shoulder. So Wunmi refused to get DNA done. How? Let us go back to what Wunmi said. She said that when they got home, Mohbad had asked, where is your international passport and that of Liam? How come you guys are not giving me this thing so that I can apply for the visa, so that we can process this visa, so that I can get yours too, so we move? Why are you guys not doing this? Wunmi did not want, because DNA was requested. Mohbad was asking questions. Why? Why don't you want us to do this DNA? The embassy had requested, as part of their requirement, if you are taking a minor along with you, they don't want child trafficking. They don't want that. So they said, for us to be sure that this child belongs to both of you and that you guys are not being used as a mule or as a carrier or kidnapper to transport this child for some persons over there, and then you return back. You pick another child, you take that child there. For us to be sure, we want to be we need you guys to do paternity tests. They have a specific hospital where you only need to go there, do what you need to do, and go back. That hospital will now send the results to the Canadian embassy. Wunmi ran away. Imagine someone that wants to travel abroad, that is interested. She wants to travel abroad. All of a sudden, she realized that DNA is requested and required for the visa. Then she started acting like she's not interested in traveling anymore. She wants Mohbad to stay with her in Nigeria since she knows that DNA is a problem. She wants Mohbad to stay, and Mohbad does not want to stay in Nigeria. They started having conflict. These are part of the conflict. Mohbad wants both of them to leave Nigeria. Mohbad wanted to leave by himself. Wunmi will be like, you want to go and meet your girlfriend in London, right? Okay. Mohbad is like, okay, let's go together. We are going to Canada together. We will be going together. Wunmi refused to get DNA done, still does not want Mohbad to leave. Because Mohbad was going to leave, she decided to do what she did. You heard what Mohbad's father said just now, and you heard what our guest also said, that there is an oath taken to seal up their mouth. Either the oath exists or does not exist. The thing is, Wunmi, why is it difficult for you to get the DNA done? Why is it a big problem? You've lied, you've shed crocodile tears, you've said things that does not match, does not, make sense. You said a lot of things as regards this same DNA. First, you said Mohbad's father wants to kidnap Liam from you. You said when you went for the burial, he had instructed people to kidnap Liam. Okay, Mohbad has been exhumed. The burial is no more, isn't it? Then next, she came again. She said, Mohbad's father asked me to bring Liam to meet somewhere for DNA. He wants to kidnap Liam. Okay. Now, it is now a public knowledge. It's not to you, you guys are not meeting in the secret somewhere. Is it? Then she realized that that's that again. Like this one, she needs to come up. Then she started again. She said, this man wants to take the right of Liam away, wants to take my right away. They want to take my son away. Who is this day? How can Mohbad's father take? Then quickly we saw Mohbad's mother come out. She started telling us stories of how Mohbad's father came to our house to pick her 3 children, to balance it up for us so that we will see that Mohbad's father likes to take children. Taking your child is different from taking your grandchild. That this man, whenever he has issues with a woman, he will take the child. So Wunmi started singing that stupid tune. People said, no, we don't believe this one. It doesn't make sense. How can he come and take your child? How can he come to pick that child? You are alive. You are the mother. Unless you have mental problems or abusing substance, and it can be proven that you cannot manage that child, then the government will begin to talk about what to do next. When she realized that she has exhausted that part, she came up with another thing again, that Mohbad's father insulted her, said that she is a transformer, that she used to, bench and share electricity from one house to the other. That is the reason why she is angry and she will not get DNA done. And there is nobody that can make her get DNA done. Her mother also came out stupidly to repeat the same thing, that was it not the demise of Mohbad we are talking about? Was it DNA? How come it's DNA now? And the people she was speaking with to give her examples, and she said yes, she knows about these examples. And they said, so why won't you get DNA done? She said, but that was not what we were looking at. And we said, this is part of it now. And she said, she will not do it. She will not do it. She will not do it. Repeating that several times as a mother shows that that child is not Mohbad. End of story. In fact, there are people who can beat their chest, who can put $1 million on it, that child does not belong to Mohbad. But we will stick to this justice because justice for Mohbad is so important. It will serve as a lesson it will be an example to these transformers, vampires, serpent, and scorpions that we have all over.